Okay, so now Jen's gonna be setting up Patsy with cervical translation traction. This will be done for a reduction of a C-spine translation or a Z-axis rotation of the C-spine, a lateral bend. So Patsy had already done her warm-up exercises, and we have her turn sideways in the device. And now she's putting on the extender piece for the back pull. The front pull's an option. You can put front pull on just to create a counterbalance. It's not required to do C-spine translation traction, but we do it frequently. It's a little bit more comfortable for the patient to have that front pull. We basically do a 2-to-1 ratio with the weight being heavier in the back. So Patsy will have 10 pounds on the back, which is the harness that Jen's hooking her up to now, and about 5 pounds on the front. Now in this setting, Jen's demonstrating more of a lateral bend, more of a Z-axis rotation. Jen, with the weight on there, raise that pulley up on the back as high as you can. Raising it up higher, you'll see that it affects more of a translation in Patsy than a Z-axis rotation or a lateral bend. Okay, so take her out and set her up in standing lumbar sagittal traction for improving the low back curve, and it's going to be a low front pull. So what you're going to see Jen do is get her out of the traction and really quickly, in a matter of less than 30 seconds, convert the device from a seated translation cervical unit into a standing lumbar sagittal unit. Okay, lower that pulley down so that we're demonstrating a low front pull. Keep going. Okay, perfect. Bye, Crystal. Okay, and then we're going to strap in her ASIS with your back seat belt strap, Jen. And what you're going to do is clip right into this spot. Now with this pulley locked, you can lock in these clip points and then strap around the patient's ASIS as a stabilizer. Perfect. And then Jen, you're going to pull that lower seatbelt clip and put it up on the higher pick point. Okay. Okay, now go ahead and tighten the lumbar winch. And you'll do one of two things here. You'll either tighten to the patient's tolerance. Patsy will let you know when it's as tight as she can take it. I'll typically start off the first traction session doing 4 minutes